Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. He's running out of time here. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. When you think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years, go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man, has the first down. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, everybody talks talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Dropped for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Evans. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. It's a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. And what a catch, a big gainer.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report
makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. They can't slow him down. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up. Catch made on the out route. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And third and short, they hand the ball off. Fights through a tackle. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
On the run, it's Frazier. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
He hands it to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Tight end makes the grab. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Rashada. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And he drops back in the gun. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With sure hands, it's Evans. It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Throws to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Evans. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Rashada. Going for his running back. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket now. He pulls it in for a big gain. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled after the interception, that would be the final play this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's an important first down on that running play.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about.
What is this?
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Rashada. Throws it to the right. The pass is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Off the play fake on first down. Trying to extend the play. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Evans. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. No huddle here for the offense.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
They've got him down out near the 40. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Ball handed off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. To avoid an interception there.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The shotgun run call. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Get this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
And looking for a big play here. Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
How about this? A fake they'll try to throw for. Taking a shot here. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it and fourth down, let the quarterback throw. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Grab behind the line. It's Tuggle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Bulldogs come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And this one is right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch downfield. Finally tackled at the 7. What a play. Sets up a 1st and goal now. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, he incomplete and 3rd down. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Press coverage now from the secondary. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Dogs will crank up the tempo. Running play called on 3rd and short. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And looking to throw now on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He breaks free, using his legs here. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Brought down, but is past the line to gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Toss play to the outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the field goal is good. Jubilation on the sidelines. They've taken the lead in the final seconds. Getting set to kick off after that crucial field goal. Now let's see if the defense can hold on here in the final seconds. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got some time to work with. Will they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.